For over 2 years, a small Virginia town's been without a police department following the death of its only officer. But for some among Tangier Island's fewer than 400 residents, the lack of protection's a worry. Our Caroline Colburn, along with digital content producer Taylor O'Beer, take us to Tangier to show us what happens when there's an emergency on the island.
The calm waters of the Chesapeake Bay draw hundreds of tourists to tiny Tangier Island every day. From the fresh fish to the picturesque shoreline, some call the 1.2 square mile island paradise. But what this serene setting can't seem to entice? A town cop.
We're still looking.
And Mayor Uker Eskridge and his town council have been looking for over 2 years, since the town's only police officer, Sergeant John Charnock, who served the island for more than a decade, died in January of 2020.
We've put the applications out there, and we've had some people, look at it, interested, but so far, no takers.
One might understand the trouble a town with fewer than 500 residents could have recruiting a new full-time employee. But this isn't just your average small town.
We've had media in here from 42 countries now.
5 years ago, CNN highlighted Tangier's fight for a seawall to delay the island's submersion into the bay. That led to then President Donald Trump calling Mayor Eskridge and supporters from across the world working to save Tangier's shorelines.
It had been in the works for, I guess, almost 20 years, that section of seawall. And after the phone call, man, things really started moving.
Now the western seawall is complete, and there's even funding that could help build an eastern wall, but still no police officer.
I know some people we've talked to, they said they couldn't adjust to life on an island.
Tangier doesn't have a grocery or convenience store, and the job doesn't come with benefits. Mayor Eskridge believes the training required could also be a deterrent, even though the town will pay for it and help the officer find a place to live.
It's like 16 weeks and quite extensive.
I mean, I don't think the job pays too much, and it's kind of hard to entice somebody to move away and move here on a salary that doesn't pay, as substantially well.
Tangier photographer and volunteer firefighter Cameron Evans says the best person for the job isn't going to be a local.
I believe a cop that lived away from here could do a better job than somebody living here, because it's always going to be biased a little bit. And somebody who doesn't really know the population that well would be able to carry out their job a lot smoother.
In fact, he and the other approximately 20 volunteer firefighters on Tangier have had to step up to fill the void.
It kind of made us feel like we had to do more like citizen work instead of like more leaving it to a police officer to do so.
Since residents are unsure of who to call for help.
We don't have a police officer, so they call the mayor.
But if there's a serious crime or emergency, Accomack County Sheriff's Office responds. Depending on weather, it can take over an hour for their 25-foot boat to reach the island from the eastern shore.
We joke about, they say, what do you do with the prisoners until the officers get here? I said, we cuff them to the chain link fence and just make them wait.
Accomack Sheriff Todd Wessels says his office is already short 13 officers, and he doesn't have the manpower to keep a deputy on Tangier full-time. Other than a few trespassing and overdose calls and speeding problems, Tangier is mostly crime-free, making the day-to-day duties of the next person wearing the badge pretty easy.
Really, just their presence would deter, most of that kind of stuff.
In the nearly 3 years without a cop, life on Tangier has remained quiet. But residents like Cameron Evans,
it'd be nice to know that there'd be somebody monitoring on the watch.
Believe every islander would sleep a little easier with an officer protecting their paradise. According to the Accomack Sheriff's Office, Tangier does have a resident Virginia Marine Resources Commission officer who can provide backup to make an arrest in an emergency situation if needed. And if there's a medical emergency that requires hospitalization, Maryland State Police is called in with their medevac helicopter, since the closest hospitals are in Salisbury and Crisfield. And Mayor Eskridge tells us those choppers have saved several lives. Working for you, Caroline Colburn, CBS 6 News.